Are we gonna be fighting?
Mm-hmm.
Danny had suggested that since both pairs of brothers in the same task together, it might be interesting to see you go head to head.
I'm wondering how Danny got this idea.
The Sunflower Kingdom is known for skilled swordsmen, so it was inevitable.
Right. No other reason?
Of course not. I'm not going to intentionally ruin my task. That seems to be a trend within this group.
Fair enough.
Hey Rhino, what's the rush?
Let's just get this over with.
Don't go beyond the border of the structure, or else you'll automatically lose the duel.
Frost and Ness are up first. Three.
Did you steal my necklace?
What necklace?
2.
Our mother's necklace that she gave to me.
I don't know anything about your necklace, and I don't know why you're bringing this up now.
1.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Kano and Rhino. Three.
Let's make this a fair fight. Alright?
Is anything fair to you anymore?
2.
Just talk to me, Rhino. After this, obviously.
There's nothing more to talk about.
1.
How did you do that?
Fair and square.
Well, it's not fair. If Father trained you more with weapons than he did with me.
That's irrelevant.
Of course it's relevant. You beat me because you're the favorite.
What?
Brother, they want you on the throne alone. I'm not going to take that.
Are you guys gonna fight right now? Cause we're not done.
No, this isn't a fight.
Yeah, this is civil, personal argument.
We have a final fight between the losers. Rhino, Frost. Begin.
How did you do that?
I guess Rhino isn't getting a flower.
What? That's ridiculous.
I'm so tired. I'll meet you in a bit for the afternoon task, Alyssa.
Oh, Headmaster Cerulean. Hello, I wanted to speak with you.
Prince Ness, to what do I owe the pleasure of hearing from you again?
I thought it'd be best that I let you know that I know that you want me to be your successor. And I want to deny this position.
How did you learn of this?
I was in Professor Dolly's class last week, or the other week, that is, and she confessed everything. Don't blame her for anything. She was looking out for my best interest. But I have all the flowers that I need to win the contest. So, I don't think I'll be doing anything for the Academy. However, I have a counteroffer for you, if you'd be willing to hear me out.
Go on.
I think it'd be a very good thing, working closely alongside you, being the headmaster and all, and I would like to learn from your leadership skills. I know that you see potential in me, and I don't think you'd really pass up an opportunity like this. I'm not looking to replace any jobs here at the Academy, as I've just told you, but I plan to improve my own abilities. You easily calm tense situations, and chaos suddenly just turns into harmony whenever you're around. Like during the first days of this year. You're also very wise, originating from the Rose and Orchid Kingdoms, so I want to learn how you do it.
I believe this is something we can work with.
That's great. When can we start?
You're very eager.
Oh, I really want to be prepared. I have a kingdom to lead after my coronation this year, after all.
Very well. Following the holiday, we can begin.
Okay, I can work with that.
I'm proud of your improvement, Your Highness. I think you've proven that someone whose past has been flawed can be redeemed.
Oh, thank you, Headmaster.
I believe this is the case with a few of your classmates as well, especially Princess April Orchid. I sense a bright future for her and the other royal pupils.
Princess April is different. Me and her share a lot of common interests, which I really respect her for.
I appreciate that you came to speak with me. I must attend to my duties. I believe our next gathering will be at the Royal Ball to celebrate your victory.
I'll be looking forward to it. I'm usually not one for extravagant parties or anything, but I'll be tolerant of this one, since it does relate to the contest you've been doing for all these weeks.
Farewell for now, Prince Ness.
Farewell, Headmaster Cerulean. That went a lot smoother than I was expecting it to.
Prince Ness.
Yes?
I know we're having this celebration dinner together, but I didn't see any food, so I was wondering if you wanted some food from the banquet hall that I grabbed?
What did you grab?
I just picked up a traditional fish dinner and tuna fish sandwich.
Does this have anything to do with the fact that I'm from the Lily Kingdom?
I mean, yes, I mean, perhaps I was wrong in assuming that you'd want food that is from your kingdom's culture.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Rhino, do you want any food? I grabbed some for you.
I don't feel hungry, brother. Not after what happened in today's task. I'd just rather sit here and read my books.
Okay, you can keep on being mopey. I mean, we could call a healer. We have them here at the school, and they could make it so you don't have to feel like you have to sit in your chair all the time because of your back pain.
Listen, brother. This pain is a lot more than physical pain. It also involves mental pain. And I'm pretty sure you know why.
I understand that, Rhino. But okay, I know this is a bit hard to grasp, considering we just last week established that we were fine with the fact that you would be the ruler of the Iris Kingdom. I would be secondary because of the choices I made. We established that. But I earned my flower this week. And now we're tied again. So now we can still manage to rule the kingdom together. So we're back to where we were before. So is that all right with you? Is that fine? Are you okay with that?
I mean, I wouldn't call it earning your flower, but I guess I suppose. I mean, it's what we wanted originally, but, you know, I still have doubts over you ruling over our kingdom.
That's fine. I can't really expect you to think anything else, but at least we're on the same page then. You know, sorry, I'm kind of bringing this up in the middle of conversation, Ness, but it's something that I still find kind of unusual is that you got so far in this whole competition thing that you actually managed to win. I think at this point it's every task that you took part in.
Yeah. I did.
So how did that happen?
Well, I just gave it my all. Same as you.
Okay, I get that, but I guess my true question is, at least from what I saw in previous years, you never really seemed to care much about, you know, your status as a royal. You've always wanted to do your own thing and have gone by yourself, and so it seems really strange that all of a sudden now this year we have a contest for you to keep your status as a royal and you take it very seriously. There just seems to be a disconnect that I'm not understanding.
Well, that's understandable, but being ruler of the Lily Kingdom is my birthright. I'm the eldest. When I heard that Frost would be able to run the kingdom if I didn't participate, I had to. I figured it was worth putting more effort so I could keep my place. No?
I guess that's fair.
Yes, but don't you think your brother should be entitled to the crown? I feel like he has the qualities to be a king. So why do you think he is not entitled to be the king of the Lily Kingdom?
Well, growing up, Frost had everything handed to him. He didn't really have to do a lot of the things that I had to. I was trained in sword fighting. I had to gain some sort of proficiency in the trade of our kingdom. He didn't really have to do any of that. No, my parents always assumed that he would grow up to be a ruler, and because of how we were both brought up, just felt like I had to prove him wrong.
I mean, I understand how you feel. It feels like, at least for most of the part, Rhino and I have spent most of our lives trying to prove other people wrong. Not necessarily our parents. Our parents have actually been very supportive of the fact that we both wanted to be rulers, and we're the ones who encouraged us to do it in the first place, but we've had to tell a number of different people that that was what we had hoped to do for so long, and so I understand, you know, and I shouldn't be judging you for your past decisions if you decided that you want to take this seriously now. I think that's worth consideration. I just thought it seemed unusual, so I appreciate you clearing that up.
Of course.
But, like, I've realized something.
Oh?
Yes.
Both of our kingdoms are matriarchies, which means that we need to find a queen. And that's a problem because, well, none of us are even close to finding a queen, and the only other matriarchy is, of course, the Lotus Kingdom, which that means that she doesn't need to find a king to rule. Princess Pink doesn't need a king.
Yes.
Yes. But all the other queens are going to be queens of their respective kingdoms, apart from Rachel, my sister. And so, aren't you, any of you, worried that we can't rule our kingdom because we wouldn't be able to without Queen by our side?
I mean, it's something worth thinking about, I guess. But I guess in my head, I've always just remembered that our goal was for us to be kings together, and so if we found a queen, that'd be great.
Yeah, but we
And certainly,
both
I think
have
it's
to find
still
the queen.
right. I think it's still an important goal, but at the same time, we were going to be fellow rulers, so I think it was less of a concern for me because I always knew we'd have each other. But I understand what you mean. What about you, Ness? What are your thoughts and concerns about this?
Well, to be honest, I'm not all that worried about finding a queen. Not with what I have planned for the future.
Is this fair? All right, well, here's to us winning the competition and to being able to be royals.